my feet crossed in front of me, and that works. And I just want to rock a little bit side to side and just kind of let's feel out where we are on this beautiful Friday in our bodies. And I'm just going to make a little that we're starting so we know. Take a nice inhale, reach up. Think of reaching as wide as you can on that spectrum. Let's do that 3 times. Exhale. I want you to think of pulling your breath wide into your sides. Inhale. Reaching as far away from you with those arms as you can without letting your shoulders rise. And exhale out. One more time. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. And exhale out. Good. Let's reach those arms in front of you and do just a little shoulder movement here. Reach forward, reaching those fingertips toward the camera in front of you, and then pull them back, drawing your scapula back. Reach them forward, and then pull them back. Reach them forward, and pull them back. Good. And bend the elbows, and let's just let the shoulder blades rotate up. Inhale. And think of as you're inhaling, again, filling the lungs really wide, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Good. Let's just let your arms relax, shoulders release, and drop your chin to your chest. Gently look up to the ceiling, lengthening the cervical spine. So don't pinch your chin, don't shove it down, don't force it, and also don't collapse your neck in the back. Think of length through the neck and just moving that head through the cervical spine. Then we'll go just right and left. So turn to one side, inhale. Back to center, turn to the other side. Just feeling if one side feels a little bit more free than the other. Maybe you slept a little bit different last night than usual. Maybe it's time for a new pillow. Maybe you spent too much time staring down at a computer screen or a phone screen. Drop your ear to your shoulder, and I'm just going to have you release it right there and relax. And then bring it back up. Try not to involve any other part of your body here. Just let it be your ear dropping to your shoulder. Again, to the right, dropping it. And pick it up, and to the left. Feeling just if one side feels a little more free than the other. Good, let's take that head and let's just circle it around. So drop your chin down, circle around to your right. Gently look up and drop the chin. Circle around. Gently bring it up and down and go the other way with that. Circle around to the left. Just feeling through if there's any creaky spots in there. Hopefully by the end of class it feels a little bit better. Good, and then let's reach it back to the center. So we warmed up the shoulders a little bit, or at least moved through them. Let's add that rib cage. So I just want you to think of pushing your rib cage toward your feet and then pulling it back away from your feet. Try not to involve the pelvis, so let's leave the pelvis behind and out of this one. Try to keep your legs right where they are and just keep it the rib cage. And then let's go side to side. Same thing. Try to keep your pelvis right here. It's not moving. You're not rocking. We're just moving the rib cage. And we're going to take it around in that same circle. Go forward, scrape around your pelvis, and around to the front. And this is involving your thoracic spine a little bit. So you might start feeling some creaky spots in there. Go the other way with it. Just circling through, getting some movement into that spine. All right, and then last but not least, of course, we have the pelvis. You're going to tuck it underneath you, and then you're going to stack it up, and then let's reach forward. So if you look at me from the side, I'm going to tuck just the pelvis. I'm going to stack up on top of it, and then I'm going to try to reach forward in front of the pelvis. Back on top. Tuck in, back on top, to the front. Back on top. And then let's just take it. See if you can lift one side and other side. So in order to do that, I'm going to reach my legs in front of me. It's a little bit easier. And I just want you to pick up one side of your pelvis. Try to keep your torso as tall as you can, and then set it back down. Pick up the other side of your pelvis, pulling it up toward your hip and set it back down. Pick up one side and set it back down. So I'm leaning a little bit off to one side, but I'm not just letting the lean happen. I'm actually pulling up on the pelvis, getting that iliac crest to come up toward my rib cage and down. Come up and down. Come up and down. Okay, now I'm going to say, if you have a sticky mat, this next one might be a little more difficult. So feel free to just go onto the floor if you need to. But your legs are out in front of you. We're doing that same motion. We're going to pick up one side of your hip. But now we're going to push this leg forward on the floor and set it down. So now I'm off kilter. I'm going to pick up the other hip. I'm going to push that other leg forward and set down. So I'm going to continue to do this, walking to the front edge of my mat. So I'm walking toward my feet using my pelvis to slide and slide and slide. I'm just going to keep going forward about 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Now try to bring your upper body up as tall as you can, really engage your core, and we're going to go backwards. So pull it back, slide back, slide back, slide back, slide back, slide back. Starting to feel those obliques, starting to feel that body warm up a little bit. I know it's a little bit awkward, but it's a great way to get that pelvis to disassociate from the rib cage and start feeling out what's going on in your core. I'm going all the way to the back of my mat. Good, and then I'm going to go forward 1 more time. So I'm going to pick up one hip, press it forward, slide forward, slide forward, slide forward, lift from the pelvic floor. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and last one here and set. Now reset your body if you need to so that everything's up straight and tall. Let's soften the knees and scoot to the front edge of your mat just a little bit. So my feet are at the very edge of my mat and I'm right in about the center of it, so I'm able to roll down. I'm going to add in some twisting here. So let's start with just the rotation. So let's all rotate toward the camera so that you can see your pelvis staying in place, your shoulders twisting, your rib cage twisting. Come back to center and rotate away from the camera. Don't worry about turning your back to me, I don't mind. Good, come back to center. Do that 1 more time, just rotate. And last one, just rotate. Good, take a nice inhale here. Let's add a little half roll back. So you're gonna touch your pelvis. Then let your rib cage also round in. Belly button is in, your abs are tight and connected. Keep the arms about parallel to the floor. Half roll over your legs, exhale. You're gonna stay in that C curve for your spine. Your belly button is in, your pelvis is tucked. You round halfway back, inhale. You round halfway over, exhale. Inhale halfway back. As you reach those fingertips, don't let your shoulders come up toward the ears. Think of them staying long down away from your ears. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Good. Now we're going to add in a little oblique. So you're going to roll halfway back. Let's keep one hand over your knee and rotate the other arm toward me. Exhale. Come back to center. This time, instead of just rounding over, let's stack the spine up. Unless that causes you pain. If that causes you pain, we'll go the other way now. Rotate, exhale. Back to center. Inhale, stack back up. Exhale back. Rotate to me. Inhale, center, and stack it up. If it causes you pain to be rounding and stacking, stay either in the round back or stay in the neutral with a little twist and then come back up. So that's maintaining the neutral and then just a little thoracic twist. So you'll notice my legs aren't moving at all. Exhale, back to center and stack up, inhale. Exhale, back to center. Let's add a little arm. As long as it doesn't hurt, exhale, either round back or straight back. The arm lifts, you come back up. Now the arms continue to go out to the side if that does not feel good on either shoulder. Inhale up. By lifting that arm, we're just adding a little bit of shoulder as well as a little more work for your obliques to hold in place. But if it causes you pain, that's not where your body belongs, right? Exhale, scoop in, round back. Twist, listen toward that ear. Inhale it up. Keep the neck reaching long. Inhale it up. This time, roll it back. I want you to hold right here. So we're staying facing the camera. We're going to pick up one leg to tabletop. As long as it doesn't hurt, you're going to stack back up and reach toward that leg. You're going to keep this leg right here. Rotate back, exhale. Come back up, inhale. Rotate back, exhale. Rotate up, inhale. Adding on, rotate back, reach the leg. Rotate in, bend the knee to come up. Reach it out, exhale. Come up, bend the knee. Reach it out, exhale. 3. Other arm is still reaching right over that knee. Back. Exhale back. Inhale it up. Exhale back. Inhale it up. Exhale back. Inhale it up. 2 more. This arm could be going out to the side. And back up. 1 more. And back up. We're going to switch the leg. So you're going to inhale. Exhale. Rotate back. Round the spine. Rotate. Come back to center. Let's hold right there. Pick up that leg. Rotate either up with the arm or out and then back to center. Rotate. come up and back to center. Let's add the leg. Rotate, reach the arm, reach the leg, come back up. Exhale back for 2. Inhale it up. Exhale back for 3. Inhale it up. Exhale back for 4. Inhale it up. Exhale back for 5. Inhale it up. Exhale back for 6. Inhale it up. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Good. Reach it. Set the feet down and let your knees relax out here. All right, take those feet out. So we're up straight and tall, and you're going to take your feet out a little wider than your mat. And let's start by dropping your knees toward me. Good. Now, try to set your hip down. So here you are at 90 and 90, right? You've got one knee in front of one hip, and let's sneak that other knee back just a little further. So 90 degrees and 90 degrees, okay? You're going to pick up this back leg. You're going to rotate it in front of you. Good. Now, you're going to pick up this front leg. You're going to bring it in front of you. You're going to hold. Good. You can bend the knees here if you need to. Now you're going to take that first leg. It's going back behind you. Put it down. Other leg, put it down and sit up straight and tall. So you're back to 90 and 90. Now going the other way. I'm just going to rotate a little further toward you. Okay. So you've got one knee in front of one hip, right? Now I'm going to continue and go back the other direction. So you're going to pick up this back leg. You're trying to get the hips to stay down. You're trying to stay tall on your torso. Pick up the back leg. Little lean back. Abs nice and tight. Pick up the other leg. Hold it there. Good. Now that first leg's going to come down behind you. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Good. Then the other leg comes in front of you. Good. Just staying up nice and tall. One more time each way. Trying to settle those hips down and stay up tall with the torso. That first leg comes up. Balance. Sorry about my feet in your face. Balance. Good. Now take that first leg back down. Sneak it behind you. Woo! And other leg. One more. We got to go back to the start. Pick up that second leg or first. Depends on which way you look at it. Other leg comes under. Hold that balance. You could reach the arms if you wanted. You're going to set the outside leg down first. Try to bring it behind you. And then other leg. Okay. Keep those legs in that position here. So your feet are over to one side. Sneak them back just a little bit so that one knee and hip is flat here. So I've got this knee straight out at 90 degrees from my body. So if I look, my knee, my hip, and my shoulder are lined up. And then in front of me here, my knee, my hip, and my shoulder are lined up. Make sense? And right away, that might feel like a big stretch in your hip, okay? That's okay. That's all right. We're going to stay right here. We're going to add a nice stretch. Put your hand down on the floor. This shouldn't be too much pressure because both knees are going to stay down. You're just going to stretch up, pressing this hip up and this side up. Good. Stretch it back down. Set your hips down. Try to sit up nice and tall and engage and get your core nice and tall. Good. Do that again. Press up. And then set down and sit up nice and tall. Good. One more time. Press up. And then set back and down. Excellent. From here, we're going to keep this 90 degree. If you need to back off this, if it's too much in your hips, feel free to bring the legs in front of you. We're going to add a spine twist here. So we're going to start twisting toward the heel. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale. Now it gets harder. Twist toward the knee. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist and twist and twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist and twist and twist. Remember, we're not forcing anything. Twist and twist and twist. We're trying to keep those hips nice and open. Keep trying to set the hips down. 2. And last one. Excellent. Stay right here. Take this arm up. We're going to do that same push up. But this time we're going to rotate under. Keep the hips up if you can. Come back to me. Rotate under. 2 and back to me. Rotate under. 3 and back to me. Rotate under. 4. Keep the hips pressing up. Rotate under. 5. 6. Good. Set down and just let that shoulder release and relax. Give it a little swing in front of you. Excellent. Okay, one more time we're going to do this. Outside leg kicks up. Reach it to me. Keep those arms up, sit up tall. Lengthen the spine, open. Good, now take that outside leg. I think it's your right behind you, and set the other one down. All right, find that 90-90. Adjust yourself if you need to here. Bring that foot in front of you. Good, up straight and tall. We'll start going toward your foot, so to your right inhale. Exhale, try to get both hips down, 3 little pulses. Inhale, center, to the left. Inhale, center, to the right, 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, center, to the right, 3 and 2. Anybody feeling a little tighter on this side than the other? Totally normal, it's okay. 3 and 2 and 1, and hold it, release it. Put this hand down, both knees down, stretch, pushing that hip up. Oh, that feels so good on this side for me. Good, set it back down, and just release. Again, stretch. Set it down and release. One more stretch. Set it down. I meant to do this first, but that's okay. This time, stretch it up. Take this arm under, thread that needle. Keep the hips pressing up and feel that stretch deepen. Exhale, under. Inhale up. Exhale, 3. Inhale up. Exhale, 4. Inhale up. Exhale, 5. Inhale up. Last one, 6. Inhale it up. Set it down, and just again swing that arm out in front of you, giving it a little release and relax. Beautiful. Rotating down right onto your tummy here. So all the way down. We're going to work on our swan dive a little bit, a nice extension of that lumbar spine. I'm just going to rotate you guys a little bit so that I can see you. So from here, I want you to extend your legs behind you. Your legs are going to turn out a little bit. So your inner thighs are going to be toward the floor. The entire time, no matter what's happening, there shouldn't be any pain or pressure in the low back. You want to feel like your legs are engaging and your glutes are tucking just a little bit, and almost like you're scooping in just a little. I don't want you to go so far that your spine is rounding out of this, but you want to feel like your low back stays protected and it doesn't compress here. The movement should be through your thoracic spine extending, not through your lumbar spine compressing. Okay, so you keep it as small as you need to, and we'll move through it. So you're going to start with the legs in that lateral rotation. They're out at about the edges of your mat. They're turned out so your inner thighs are sort of toward the floor. We're going to start with the upper body. Inhale. Think of drawing your chest opening away from the floor. Again, you're breathing wide. Stay here for the exhale. Abs tight and connected, and exhale back down. Again, pelvic floor lifted, belly button in a little to the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, back down. Good. Now, let's let your hands come down just a little wider than your mat. Your elbows are back. You're going to inhale, extend as far as you can lift without any movement. Now, as long as it's not painful, your neck stays long here. You're going to gently press to open the chest here a little further. Your pubic bone stays pressing toward the floor, while your ASIS bones in the front of the pelvis press away. Don't let your neck pinch. Don't let your shoulders creep to the ears. Keep them down. Elbows are back. Now engage your legs. As you let your chest lower, the legs come up in this little rock. So my legs are now off the floor. And then I come back up. You're going to lower, exhale, inhale up. Lower, exhale. Now I'm not letting my head collapse back down. I'm keeping this bow-like shape the whole time. You inhale up. When you come back down, just hold here for a second. You should be off the floor and you can lift the arms. You're in this same bow shape, right? Now hands press and you open back out. You come down, inhale, and bring it up. Come down, inhale, and bring it up. One more, inhale, your chest isn't collapsing, and bring it up. Shift back. Waiting to hear, Stephanie. Or are you on the phone? Okay. I thought you were going to say something to me. If you didn't shell stretch already, please sit back for a nice shell stretch here. Sorry. Just reverse that curve a little bit. So you're coming into that nice little round back. And we're going to continue through with that. So After your shell stretch, I want you to work your feet together, your belly button into your spine. Bring yourself up onto your knees. Now, get those knees to come together. Hands right under the shoulders here. Abs are tight, feet are together. We're going to take a nice inhale. You're going to think of tucking the pelvis, rounding the spine, pulling the belly button in, shoulders back away from the ears. Keep your shoulders right here over your hands. Press the knees up off the floor. Continue to round the spine and pull that belly button in. Really think of pressing forward with your toes, but keep your hands right under your shoulders here. So you're in this elephant-like position, right? Now from here, I'm going to articulate the spine down. You're going to start by pressing the heels back, pressing the belly button into the spine. Press your hips toward the mat. Articulate your spine coming all the way to a neutral plank. Abs nice and tight and strong. Again, now drop your head. Pull your belly button in. Round your spine. Connect the core. Connect through. Press into those toes and round back. Hands are staying right under your shoulders. Once again, from the feet, you press the heels back. You press the hips toward the mat. You squeeze the glutes. Articulate your spine. One vertebrae at a time, coming all the way to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, head drops. Round it. Squeeze in. Belly button in. Press into those toes to round up as high as you can. Think elephant. One more time. Heels press back. Articulate the spine. Lengthen through. Come to that neutral. Stay in your neutral plank here. Little shift forward with the toes. Little pull back with the heels. Shift forward to the toes. Pull back to the heels. Shift forward, feel your core. Pull back. Two more. Shift the body forward. Pull it back. One more. Shift forward. Pull it back from here. Gently set your knees down. Flip the feet and round away. You can stay in high shell stretch here if you want to, or drop the hips back and do your full shell stretch here. Good, continuing on, let's come down to the elbows, and I'm just gonna fold my mat here because my elbows pressing into this wood floor are a little bit uncomfortable. So, elbows are on the mat, you're in a low plank here. So you're gonna keep your elbows here with your hands on the floor if you want to, or hands like they're holding candlesticks, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that your shoulders aren't pinching or even rounding. You want them to stay in their nice neutral with your neck staying long. I'm gonna press one leg back to tabletop or to plank and then bring the other one up to meet it. So I can find my plank, my hips in line with my shoulders, my core very engaged, my abs are tight, and I'm in this nice low plank here. I'm just gonna pick up one leg behind me, point that foot, and I'm gonna pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back down. Pick up the other leg and pulse it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that nice plank, abs nice and tight and strong. And we're gonna do that same. Shift forward to your fingers, pull back. Shoulders right over the elbows. Shift forward by pushing through the toes, pull back. Press forward, pull back. Inhale, 3 more. Pull back. Don't let your hips sink. 2, pull back. And 1, pull back. Everybody set your knees down. And once again, push back away. You can do high shell stretch, belly button into your spine, or lower down, all the way. Still keeping that belly button into the spine, still pressing gently away from the floor. Good, turn and face me here. Come right onto your side. So today I'm gonna have you come all the way down onto your side. Lengthen through that body. And you can put your head on a little pillow here if you want to, or you can lower it all the way to the floor. What matters to me is that you're not flexing at your spine here. So pick up the rib cage, pull the belly button in, and then take your legs and just bring them forward slightly from your pelvis so that they're just in front of you. Okay, so they're not at a 90-degree angle. They're right at about the front edge of your mat if your back is at the back edge of your mat. Lift from the rib cage, pull the belly button in, lift the top leg just parallel to the floor, not any higher. Keep everything in place right here. Bring that heel further forward, 2 little pulses. Inhale, now press it back behind you. Exhale, keeping it at the same height. Inhale, inhale, press back for 2. Inhale, reach. Your bottom leg is pressing into the floor for 3. Your pelvis isn't moving and you're not wiggling your body for 4. Inhale, reach forward, forward and back for 5. Inhale, reach forward, forward and back for 6. Inhale, inhale, back for 7. Keep the leg at the same height the whole time. Back for 8. Inhale, forward, forward, back for 9. Inhale, forward, forward, and back for 10. Good, now extend that leg so it's straight out from your shoulder through your hip and bring the bottom leg back to meet it. You're gonna take that leg up just a little higher. Don't let your pelvis move and don't let this distance change. Then flex the foot and squeeze down. Inhale up, flex and squeeze down 2. Inhale up, flex and squeeze down 3. Inhale up, flex and squeeze down 4. Inhale up, flex and squeeze down 5. Inhale up, flex and squeeze down 6. Inhale up, 7. Inhale up. Now inhale up and hold it there, abs are tight. You're gonna circle it forward. Don't let yourself rock. That front hand could be on the floor in front of you. Nice circle 2 and 1, and then we're gonna reverse the circle back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up if you can. Bottom leg meets it and lower both down. Take the top leg up, take your bottom leg to meet it, and then lower both down. Lift, squeeze, and lower down. Try not to rock backwards. Lift, squeeze, and lower back down. Lift, squeeze together, and lower down. Lift, squeeze up, and lower down. Lift, squeeze, and last one. Lift, squeeze, and lower down. Now both sides, so top hand's gonna rest right here, bottom arm can come out. Take a nice inhale. You're gonna exhale, lift the legs, start to lift them first, then let the upper body come up, reaching toward those feet, and then lower back down. Exhale, and lower back down. Now, it might look like I'm pressing with this bottom arm, but I'm really just using it there as a little kickstand. It's not doing the work. The work is here, upper body and lower body. Both lifting. Nice lateral flexion. Exhale. Inhale, last one, exhale. Inhale back. Take this top leg, bring it in front of you, rotate your upper body toward the ceiling. Nice stretch. Everything okay, Stephanie? I see your back. Hope it's okay. You can let me know after. It's all right. All right, we're going to be going to the other side. So let's rotate. I'm going to just flip my mat this way so I can see you guys. And again, you can lie all the way down onto your side. And then you're going to either bring your head into your hands. You could grab a little pillow for under your head right here. Think of your shoulder, your hips, and your rib cage all lined up at the back of your mat. Legs are straight. And then you're going to hinge to about a 45-degree angle. And right away, I do want to check in and make sure that this top leg isn't behind. So you can see with the stripes on my legs if one is not lined up. I want to make sure that my knees are lined up, my feet are lined up, my hips are stacked, and my waist is lifted from the floor here. That top leg comes up just about as high as your ASIS bones are right about here. You're going to flex the foot, reach it forward, forward. Inhale. Keep it the same height, then point it and press behind you. Exhale without rocking backwards, without moving the bottom leg. Inhale, inhale, pulse forward. Exhale, squeeze back. Use the obliques like crazy for 2. Inhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze for 3. Inhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze for 4. Inhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze for 5. Inhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze for 6. Inhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze for 7. Inhale, inhale, abs are tight, connect and weave these muscles in. Inhale, inhale. One more. Now bring that leg parallel, so you're one line, shoulder through the foot, and bring the bottom leg down to meet it underneath. That leg comes just a smidge higher, you flex and pull down. Inhale up, flex and pull down. As you inhale up, this hip stays right in place. It's not moving. Exhale down. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. 2 more, inhale up, exhale. 1 more, inhale up, exhale. Now inhale, hold it up there. You're going to add your circles here for 6, 5. Try to hold your torso in place. 4, 3, 2. No wiggling. Go backwards for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Bring the bottom leg up to meet it. Lower both legs. Lift the top leg. Squeeze together and lower for 2. Lift the top leg. Squeeze the inner thighs and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Lower. Lift. Squeeze and lower. Lift. Squeeze and lower. Lift. Squeeze and one more. Lift. Squeeze and lower. And just when you think it should be over, top arm reaches, bottom arm reaches. Lengthen it up. Inhale. Sorry, that's an exhale. Inhale down. So you start the exhale at the bottom. Continue and land lower. Inhale. Exhale. And lower. Inhale. 3 more. Lower. Inhale. 2. Last one. Excellent. Release it. Bend that top leg over. Rotate the upper body toward the ceiling. Relax your head. Good. Now, rotate onto your back. Keep the same leg that's crossed. Let it cross over that bottom leg. And just rotate onto your back. Reach down and grab onto your ankles here. And then relax. Just for a moment. So keep your knees together. And just feel that stretch as you try to draw that top ankle toward you. And feel yourself try to relax your tailbone down to the floor. Let your hips open. Let your spine release, relax. Good, and then just release it and shake out those legs, reach them up. And you're gonna cross the other leg over tight, then bend the knees, reach down and grab your ankles again with the legs reversed. So again, trying to draw that top leg toward you. Let your shoulders release, let your spine release to the floor. Breathe and release, and then relax again. Shake out those legs. Keep hold of the back of one knee and rock yourself up. Sit. Face me and just come back to the beginning here, just to kind of reset that body. Inhale, reach the arms wide. Exhale out. Inhale, let's drop the head down and circle it around. Definitely feels a little more free now. Circle it the other way. Good. Inhale the arms up. This time rotate to your right and just release the arms. Feel that spinal rotation. Inhale, reach up. Rotate to your left. Feel that nice rotation. Inhale, reach up. Pull your arms into your heart center. Be grateful for getting in and getting your body moving today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Great for facing me with your knees and toes straight ahead today for our warm-up. So knees and toes straight ahead, feet like 11s, abs nice and tight and strong. We're just going to start with a nice easy squat and press. So it's a real squat today, all the way down up. Knees straight ahead over those toes. Inhale. Inhale, sit back into your heels. Exhale up. Inhale. Squeeze. 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 Good. Now 4 more here. 3. We're going to add on a little knee lift, and we'll alternate. So you squat, push, squat, push, squat, push, push, down, push, keep going, down, push, down, push, down, push, down, push, down, push, 2, and 1. Now, come up, hold, find your balance. Take this leg, it's going to pulse up, 2, get tall, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap it down, tap, lift up, tap, lift up, tap, lift up. Lift it as high as you can without compromising your back. So I don't want to see my back coming in. And I don't want to see you leaning back. You're up tall. Hold it here. Grab onto the knee. Hold it here. Open out. Bring it in. 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 You're not twisting the spine. You're holding it in place. Good. Now without the arm. Open and in. Open. Woo! 7. Last one. Bring it in. Set it down. Shake it out. Woo! How's that balance? Right, the other leg. You know what? Let's go into it with 8 little squats, okay? Let's squat. Alternate the knee. Lift. Squat. Lift. Just shake out the legs a little. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come up. Other leg is up. Find the balance. Just hold it. Use those arms wherever you need to. They don't matter right now. Hold it. Hold it. Find that balance. Now pulse it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lower and lift. It goes down, up, down, up, down. Pick up. Keep the core engaged. Knees as high as you can. Down. 2. Hold it up. Hold on to it. Nice and slowly. We're going to rotate it out to the side and back. To the side and back. To the side and back. Side and back. Now, if you have a counter handy or a chair, you could be using it here, helping you to balance a little bit, but challenging the balance is a little bit of what I'm doing. Bring it back in front of you. See if you can let it go. We'll go out and in for 8. Here we go. 8. In. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And woo! Release it. Shake it out. Oh boy. All right. Take those feet out a little wider. You're going to just bend that right knee. The left leg is straight. Nice little stretch. Outside edge of that foot is on the floor. Bring it up. Bend the left knee. Let the right leg stretch. Feel that nice inner thigh. Now your back is really flat here. Your core is engaged. You're shifting over these legs. And your hip is right behind your knee on the bent knee side. Right? So your body comes center and then to the right. Come center and then to the left. Good. You ready to take this to tempo? Starting from the right. Here we go. We'll go right, left, right. Your back is nice and flat. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. There it stays nice and flat. Your core is engaged. You're reaching your glutes. Good. Right. You. Now stay over here to your right. You're lunging on the right. I now want you to twist toward that right foot. So your upper body is going to go to the right. Come to center flat, twist to the left. Find that thoracic twist. Your back is flat. Your abs are tight. Let's go right and left. We'll go right, center, left, center. Right. You're spiraling right around your spine. Reach, center, reach, center. Bend the knee, center. Bend it, center. Bend, center. Bend, center. Bend, center. You're flexed at your hips. Bend. Bend. Rotating through the thoracic spine. Stay right here. Hands to the floor. All right, so what I want, turn sideways again. Flat back here. Feet are on the floor and they're wider than your shoulders. Walk your hands forward so that you can get your hands flat and your booty's in the air, right? And that's okay. Good, now we're gonna continue to walk the hands forward. Come all the way to plank. Wide plank with those legs. Lift the hips back. Flat back, walk the hands in as far as you can and keep the back flat. Feel that stretch in your hamstring. Abs are tight, neck is long. Walk the hands forward again. Flat back, lower the hips to a long, wide plank. Push back. Walk the hands back in. Hands are on the floor, back is flat. You have a nice stretch here. One more time, walk forward. Lower the hips, wide plank. Bring it back. Stay right there. Bend both knees here. Walk your hands to your sides. Stay right here, walk the feet in a little closer so they're a little more comfortable. You're in this flat back inhale, round back exhale. Nice stretch inhale, round back exhale. Nice stretch inhale, round back exhale. Inhale, round. Inhale, and round. Inhale, round it all the way up. Step back in for your squat. So, we're going to go back to that squat, and I'm going to lunge back on one leg. So, you're going to squat just like before, come up, pick up the knee. Okay, so let's go with the front leg. Let's all start with, I have my right, but it doesn't matter. Just start with whichever one works for you. Now we're going to stay up with that knee. Reach it back behind you. Think of that squat, and come back up with the knee. Reach it back, reaching up from behind you, and come back up with it. Reach it back, and come up. Reach back, come up. You bend that standing leg as you reach. Come up, your core is engaged. Reach. Come up. We have 4 more. Reach. Come up. Reach. Come up. 2 more. Reach. Come up. 1 more. Reach. Come up. Beautiful. Set that back foot on the floor. Reach the hands down to the floor. So your front leg is bent. Your hands are on the floor in front of your foot. You're going to press this leg up, straightening the front leg. Lower back down and touch. So bend the front knee, straighten the front leg, lift the back leg. Lower. The back leg doesn't have to lift high. Stay right there. Front leg bend, lower down, bend. Front leg straighten, lower down, bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Okay, 1 more. Straighten it up and hold. Take that back leg, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, keep the neck long. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 and 1. Set it down. Bend the back knee. Bend the front knee. Set both on the floor. Shift all the way up. Knee is on the floor. Just take the hips forward. You could step wide if you want to. Push back. Take the hips forward. Push back. 1 more. Forward. Push back. All right, I'm going to come right from here and step up and in. Feel free to use your floor, whatever you need to do in order to get that. So come on up. Shake it out. We're going to squat on the other leg. So squat, come up with the other leg. Find your balance. That's it. You could use a counter. I have my mantle right here. It's a great thing. Right, here we go. We're going to reach this leg back. We reach it out. Come up. Standing leg. Bend as you reach out. Come back up. Bring the knee up. Bend the knee. Bring it up. Bend that knee. Bring it up. Bend that knee. Bring it up. Woo. Reach. Bring it up. Reset if you need to. Reach. Bring it up. Reach. Bring it up. We have 4 more. Reach. Bring it up. Reach. Bring it up. Reach. Bring it up. 1 more. Reach. Bring it up. All right. Reach it back behind you. Come down. So hands are on the floor in front of that bent knee in the front. Abs are tight and connected. You're going to straighten the front knee, lift the leg, lower it down, bend the knee. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. 4 more. Lift, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1, lower. Straighten that front leg. Hold it up. Take that stand or gesture leg. Lower, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Bend the front knee. Step in. Take it out. Grab a quick sip of water if you want to, and pick up your hand weight if you have some little weights handy. If not, you can do this without them. That's okay. All right, keep lifting each little weight. Take those heels in, those toes out. Little weights or one weight if you want it are going to be right in front of your chest. They're not touching each other, they're just in front. You can hold them together or separate, whatever works. Heels in, toes out, balls of the feet press into the floor, arches lifted, demi, plie, and press. So your plie, your pelvis stays right under your ribs. Down, up, down. Your heels stay down, arches lifted. Take it a little faster. We'll go down, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Stay down. Take those elbows. They're going to come in slightly to your body. As you come halfway up, arms go all the way up. Your knees are still bent here. Your arms are upward. Your knees halfway with the leg. Elbows bend. You come back down. Halfway, 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 back down. 8, back down. 7, back down. 6, back down. 5, woo! 4, 3, 2, hold down, elbows in, arms go out and in, out and in, out and in. Sit in your glutes, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Take that pulse outside, out, pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to get your glutes, not your thighs, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Woo, walk it in. Take it out. Feels great, right? Legs awake now? I should hope so. You should feel your thighs, but really, you want to feel under the glutes, right? My favorite part of the body, the under butt, right? Okay. So, knees and toes back to parallel. I'm just turning sideways so you're going to be able to see. So if your ASIS bones are right there, that's where your feet should be centered underneath, right? Remember that knee lift? Lift that first leg up. Relax your arms by your side. Stay up straight and tall. Now, you're going to bend that front knee and just tap the foot behind you. Okay, so now it's not as big as a bend as before because we're not just reaching. We're just going to tap it and arms go slightly back. Tap in and slightly back. Good. Tap in, slightly back. Weight is on that front glute. Slightly back. You ready for tempo? We'll go in and back. In and back. In and back. In. Arms are straight if you can. If it's uncomfortable in the shoulders, you could add a little tricep here instead of the straight arm. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, bring the arms in. You're going to bend the elbows here. So your elbows are to your side. This foot's going to tap straight out to the side, and elbows come up. and in, up and in, up and in. So you're straight to the side, elbows just to the shoulders. Out and in, out and in. Keep going, 4 more here. 4, 3, keep the weight in that glute of the front leg. Upper body can come up higher if you're starting to feel it now. Go back, come in, out, come in. Back, come in, out, come in. Back, out. Whew. Back, out. Back, out. Back, out. Last 2. Back, out. Last 1. Back, and out. Connect, straighten up, take it out. Other side. Now, if you want to add on a little bit, you can rotate so that the palms are back behind you on these, and then the palms will be up when you come back for these, and they'll rotate. So, palms can go back if you want. You're going to take that top leg, or the other leg, I should say, right? Soften that front knee just enough so you can tap this foot behind you, but you're still in your glute on this front leg, not in your toes. You're going to tap in, release the arm, tap back. Tap in, tap back, and we'll take it to tempo. We'll go in, out, back, 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 in, back, back, 2. Ready for the side? We'll go right into tempo because you can do it. Up, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Go back and front, back and side, back and side, back, tap, side. I'm in love with the shape on you. Back, side. 2 more. Back, side, back, and side. Release it, shake it out. Woo! Okay. Let's let those legs stay soft for a minute and quiet. How about now? I'm going to come down onto my knees. You do not have to. If you have a pillow or a block and you want to come onto your knees handy nearby, go for it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my yoga block. It's a little softer. I'm just coming onto my knees to shorten the lever a little bit more and make a little more emphasis on holding my core tight and strong and not having to worry about my feet or my legs swinging. Shortening that lever so I can focus a little more on the core. Anything that causes your shoulders pain here, to shorten the range of motion, do a bent elbow instead of a straight arm if that bothers you. Okay, you should have nice light weights and this all should be okay on your shoulders, but we are going to be going up for 8. So if up isn't good for you, you could do an upright row here for that part of it, okay? So we're going to start with a straight arm coming front and down. Shoulders back, abs tight, connect your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, hold up here for 8, hands right at chest level, bend back, elbows are at 45. Now don't let your body swing. 3, press, 4, 5, 6, 7, on 8, keep the arms straight. They're gonna go up and down. 7, 6, 5. Remember, you could be here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go all the way to the bottom. We come up, up, up and stay. Come in and out. In, out and stay. You go up, up, up. In. Now down, down, up, back, front, up, down, back, front, down, up, in, out, up, in, out, up, down. 2 more. In, out, down, in, out, up, release it down, put the weights down, hands on the floor, shift back, round your back, release the shoulders, arms behind you, chest to the ceiling, gently bring it open and out. Okay, good time. All right, come on up, let's go back into your legs for a bit. Bit of booty burn here, what do you say? Place that block or whatever out of your way so it's not in your way. We're gonna kind of go back to the beginning here. We're gonna step out with your right leg and catch yourself in that nice low lunge. Now you should be nice and warm here. Make sure your knee is going straight ahead, your foot is going straight ahead, and your hip is behind your knee on this, okay? So get as low as you want. Now you're gonna push out and lift it. Catch yourself down, push out and lift. Down, now lift. Down, lift. Down, lift. Down, lift. Down, lift. Down, lift. Don't worry about the beat. Get that core engaged. 3 more. 2, 1. Now, down, pull it in. Woo! Down, pull it in. Down, pull it in. Down, pull it in. Down, inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. We have 1 more. You're going to go down, knee, down, knee, down, knee, down, knee, down, knee. 3, 2, 1. Release it, shake it out. Hopefully you're feeling that glute. It's awake. I'm going to change this music because I don't like it. And I gotta like the music, right? Where am I? Here we are. I'm gonna go back. Okay. You ready for the other side? Yeah, that was a nice break for you. You're welcome. We're gonna step out with that other leg to your left, but it might not be, and that's okay. Get nice and low. Lift up. Low. Lift it. Low. Abs tight as you lift that leg. Push. Down. Push. So I'm really starting with the hardest one, I think. 3 more. 2. 1. Ready to squeeze it in? Still push, squeeze in. Woo! Find that balance. Push, squeeze in. Push, squeeze in. Abs tight. Get top, squeeze in. 3. Push, 2. Push, 1. Ready for the knee? Pull it up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. 3. Push. 2. Push. 1. Push. Shake it out. Take a sip of water because I need it. Okay. I'm going to finish you back with a little standing ab work. So, standing foot on the floor. Let's start with your left foot. Standing. Up nice and tall. Think of your foot, your knee, your hip, all one line. And take that arm up. This outside leg is just a toe. We're not leaning way over, so we're up pretty tall here. Now think of that knee that you just did. It's going to come up, and you're going to bring this elbow toward it, and then you're going to tap out. Come up toward it and tap out long. Think of curling in and out. Curl in and lengthen. Go nice and slow. Curl in and lengthen. Curl in and lengthen. Now a little faster. We'll curl and press. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, ab stay, connect, and set it down. Take it out. Switch to the other side. Little bit of turnout with that standing leg is fine. Turnout with that gesture leg is fine. Flow with control. We come in. Stretch out. Curl in. Stretch out. Curl in. Stretch out. Curl in. Stretch out. Here we go to tempo. Squeeze. Use the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Hold it, connect. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and release it. Take it out. Stand up nice and tall. Just take those hips side to side. Woo. All right, little circles of that pelvis. So think of little figure 8. Loosen up that back a little. Loosen up the abs. All right, one more standing ab work here. Last one, and then a nice stretch, okay? Bring the arms up behind your head. Let them rest gently. Bend the knees, plie. That's enough, right? We're gonna flex, come up, flex, come up, flex, come up, flex, come up. Sit in your glutes. Knees are back. Down, up. Down, up, down, up. Keep your hips in place. Stay over here to your right. You go down, up. 7, 6, 5, 4. Sit into it. 3, 2. Take it to your left. 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Rotate your body to one side. Bend that front knee and press the back heel back. Nice stretch. You're stretching the calf on that back foot. We didn't do a lot of calf work today, but it feels nice. Now, sneak up. Come up on the toe of the back foot. Keep your pelvis under your rib cage now and let that knee bend towards the floor. So now you're stretching the front of the hip right here. Keep going. Stretch right there. Good. Stack out of that. Keep that foot back there where it was. Just flatten it out. Bend that back knee and straighten the front leg, pulling the toes back to you. So coming into a hamstring stretch on the other leg now. Good. And then flatten the feet, straighten the spine, roll it up. Let's just rotate to the front for a second, step out with that same leg and come into a nice little inner thigh stretch with that left leg. Good, and let's rotate over to your right. Press that left heel down now. Now, if that's opposite of where you are, it's okay. You should be on the other leg now, starting with that calf. Didn't do a ton of calf work today, but it still feels good to stretch it, especially if you were working out barefoot. Good, now sneak up onto the toe, bring the upper body up. So whoop, so you're in one line from your shoulder down to your hip, and then you're gonna bend that back knee, pressing it toward the floor so your glute can squeeze and press this hip forward for a nice hip flexor stretch. I'm dripping now, melting from the top down. I hope you are too. Good, come up. You can shift that back leg in just a little if you need to. Bend that knee now, straightening the front leg. Good, roll it back in. And once again, step that left foot out, and this time bend that left knee, stretching the inner thigh on the right. Good, bring it back in. Hands to your thighs, walk the feet in as much as you need to. Nice inhale, flat back. Exhale, round back. Come to a nice flat back inhale, knees can be bent. Press your right shoulder down to the floor and rotate that left shoulder back, looking over your left shoulder gently. Stretching your spine in one direction and your head in the other. Good, release it back to center. Press that left shoulder down, look over the right. Pull that right shoulder back. Back into the center. One more inhale here. Use the thighs as much as you want to roll all the way up. You can step in. We'll inhale, reach up. Exhale out. One more time, inhale up. This time, draw that energy right back into your heart. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Great job.